So YouTube came out with a recent blog. A lot of you guys have probably seen it by now, which they're just ramping up. It's not anything I don't think to be scared about. At least in my case, and I talk all the shit that I talk. I'm not even tripping, and I'm not going to change anything. But basically all it's saying is that they're ramping up efforts of what they deem as kind of like medical misinformation regarding the COVID. And that's what I want to talk about. Not necessarily the blog in itself, which all it does is just a bunch of mumbo jumbo about, oh, we've taken these measures to make sure that this misinformation doesn't spread. Now, I want to say this, and this is the point that I want to make. The term medical misinformation or disinformation, as it pertains to COVID-19, is a fucking meaningless term. It means nothing. The main reason being is because this is an ever-changing kind of scenario in which we've seen blatantly that these guys, including the organizations, for example, that YouTube has told people to pay attention to, like the WHO, have gotten it disastrously wrong on multiple occasions, and also in some cases admitted that they got it wrong. Again, WHO comes out, writes off immediately the idea of a lab leak in China. Then not too long ago, it was about a month or two ago, General Tedros of the WHO says we shouldn't have wrote it off that early. China hasn't been that cooperative. Lab leaks happen and blah, blah, blah. So on that subject matter right now, and again, none of you don't have to take my word or anything. You can go look it up yourself or look at the videos and reference what it is that I've been saying. So on that subject matter alone, just the idea that of a possible lab leak, WHO got it wrong. But according to their policy, if you say something that is antithetical, it's not that it has to be like the WHO. You only can say what the WHO says. It's more of you can't say something that conflicts with them is how the medical misinformation leads. So on that subject matter alone that I just mentioned, the WHO was wrong on it. So it would have been classified as medical misinformation. And for some people it was, and they were taken off the platform. That did not write off and suggested that, yeah, it probably came out of a lab. So that instant right there, the organization that YouTube references in terms of its medical misinformation right there was wrong on something. And that's why this term is meaningless when applied. Because these guys, these public health experts have gotten it wrong. I don't know about a bunch of stuff. And yeah, there are going to be people out there for various reasons, coming to different conclusions, some of which are experts in the same field. But yeah, it may be antithetical to what the public health experts say, but that doesn't mean they're wrong. See, misinformation to these guys is anything that is to the contrary or conflicts, even mildly, with the perceived acceptable narrative by way of the public health experts and governments. That's it. That's all the term misinformation. I would rather them just flat out say that instead of using this sort of this language to make it seem like, well, we're demonizing people for the right reasons, right? Because these people deserve to be demonized because they're spreading medical misinformation. And, it's the spread of these videos and people are going to get killed because they're not doing that. That's a bunch of bullshit. The term means nothing. Your beloved experts have gotten so much wrong. They can get it wrong again. There are maybe things that we will discover later after the fact that they were wrong on. To act like that can't happen, or because the government says right now that it's not happening, or something else is happening, doesn't mean they're right. Of course, to the regular person, I should say something like that, and that should be a bare basic thing. But the COVID shit has made these people fucking insane. And all sort of logical thought. What the fuck is the scientific method? What is that? God forbid you question something. God forbid someone introduces some new information, but it conflicts with who they deem as the world leaders. I'm not scared because I'm going to just talk the same shit I talk. You guys can follow me on Odyssey. That's ODYSEE at YoungGroup59. My entire channel is over there. So if you guys want to go check that out, everything's backed up over there. And follow me in the event that something crazy happens here. I doubt it, because all I've ever done was cover what the fucking news says or what the evidence says in terms of studies from their beloved experts. That's all I did. Now, yeah, they may reach different conclusions that they don't like, but I ain't done nothing that could be seriously deemed as medical misinformation, even by their own terms. It's not that easy, or not that difficult, rather, to do that. But seriously, for those of you guys that go around claiming that people spread misinformation, disinformation, you have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. And all that term means, when applied by most of you guys, is people that are spreading information that is contrary to what it is. My beloved public health experts and organizations, all of which are government sponsored, paid, and subsidized, in terms of what they say. If it conflicts with what they say, that's medical misinformation. As if these guys have never been wrong before. As if the government has never been wrong before. As if the government has never been wrong in regards to pharmaceutical companies and their approving of certain drugs, right? Almost every drug that has been taken off the goddamn market has been facilitated, or rather approved, by the goddamn FDA. Vox and all of that shit fucking up people. That was approved by your beloved organizations. Your fucking FDAs and shit, they approved of that, right? So it appears that they may have gotten some shit wrong before. There's a long laundry list of stuff that they've gotten wrong before. Pfizer, I mean, just recently, that Chantix shit had to take it off. Like, what are y'all talking about? God forbid we question these overlords who they're not acting in their own self-interest in that regards. There's no conflict of interest. There's no reason, nothing fishy about the CEO of Pfizer coming out and being interviewed as if he should be interviewed anyway on these particular topics, saying that, we can return back to normal as long as you make sure you get our vaccine every year. I don't know. That just sounds a little fishy. It's almost as if they want to continue to kick the fucking can down the road so their pockets can be lined up. Their little $20 billion that they just got. Yeah, that's real nice, huh? Look. None of this makes sense. It simply doesn't. I'm not going to stop saying it at all. I'm not going to be stupid about it, but I'm not going to stop saying it. If I see a story, new study or something comes out, and it intrigues me, I'm going to cover it. That's just what I'm going to do. It's what I've been doing before. Now, I know a lot of other people are going to say, no, I'm just going to shut up. That's obviously what they want you to do. And I'm not knocking you for doing it. I just ain't gonna do that shit because I ain't spread no fucking medical misinformation. Either way, it's a useless term. If there is something to pay attention to, is how specifically vague they certainly are, usually when they throw that term around. It's almost like they want it to be able to apply to whatever they just want to take down. And then they expect you, of course, not to fight it anywhere. Well, I'm not that guy. I'm the back-to-back two-time strike champ, winning champ. So whatever happens, happens. You just watched a clip from my podcast, For Canon's Sake. Catch us live at 12 p.m. throughout the week over at youtube.com/YoungRipper59 and follow us over at odyssey.com/@YoungRipper59. If you want to watch the entire video cast after the show is over, just be sure to become a member on the YouTube channel. Of course, the full audio portion of the podcast is available for free on all major digital platforms, or just visit forcanonsake.com.